Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining us tonight. This is Helen Watt, a Senior Vice Chair with Youngevity and your Magic Moments team. And I am so excited about tonight's webinar. We've got tons of updates to do in the memory keeping brands, corporate updates, but I want to kick off the call with a new friend, Annelise Brown, who is the co-founder of Mialisia. Mialisia is a brand new to us jewelry company that has just joined our Youngevity family of products. She grew up in Utah, majored in musical theater at Brigham Young University, and is married to Sean Brown, who you probably see a lot on the corporate Facebook page. They're both very active there, great resource for answering questions. So feel free to reach out to them there. They have 4 amazing boys, and they're right in that super active age of 7 to 14. So for her to be able to handle that and transitioning into this company, which those of you that came in a year and a half or so ago with us, you know that transition part is a little tricky, is really a lot that she's juggling. So I really, really appreciate her time with us tonight. She started Mialisia in the basement 5 years ago in Iowa. Some other fun facts about her: she loves eating yummy food, so she'll fit in great with us. She loves doing home projects, so she didn't say, but I'm guessing that Pinterest might be something that could be a distraction to her. And she loves meeting new people, which makes her perfect for this whole bigger business. So thank you so much for being on our call tonight, Annelise.
Hey, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. I am so excited to talk about Mialisia and the VersaStyle concept. We have had quite the adventure over the last few months. As you guys know, the transition is a little bit crazy, but I am so excited, and I really feel like this is exactly where we're supposed to be. I really feel like we've hit the jackpot, kind of having the best of both worlds, kind of merging that party plan with, network marketing, and it's been interesting to watch the party industry shift over the last few years, and I just think that Youngevity is right on point with what they're doing and where they're going, and I'm excited to be on board with them. It's going to be really, really just awesome here moving forward. So Helen wanted me to just share with you a little bit about Mialisia and the VersaStyle concept. So this was something that I thought of like in the middle of the night, laying in bed. I'd always loved the idea of jewelry, and I would buy jewelry, and then I found that I just didn't wear it, because every time I'd put it on, it was too long or too short, or it was uncomfortable, or it didn't work with what I was wearing, and it was just frustrating. I almost felt like I had to buy clothes to go with the jewelry that I found, because nothing ever fit quite right. So, one night I was laying in bed, and this idea just came into my mind, and the VersaStyle concept was born, and it just took off from the very beginning. In fact, I look back and I can't believe it's only been 5 years. It feels like longer than that. It's been kind of crazy, but so exciting, and it's so fun to be a part of, changing the jewelry industry. And it's been so exciting to see so many companies go in the versatile direction since we've come out. And it's just a compliment to us, and knowing that what we're doing is exciting and on trend and new. Okay, so VersaStyle is so fun. All of our pieces have these little hooks on both ends, and they're just simple little shepherd's hooks. I'll show them to you when I get on screen, but just really simple hooks. And the VersaStyle is designed in a way that it hooks into itself at any point, and so that's what makes it super versatile. The fun thing about VersaStyle jewelry is that you are a walking advertisement. It's kind of an advantage over all of the different products, because you can't really wear your protein shake, or it's hard to carry around your scrapbook, and you can wear your makeup, but not very many people really comment on makeup. There's just it's harder with the other products. But the great thing about jewelry is that you can wear it, and you are a walking advertisement. So the first thing I would recommend with the VersaStyle jewelry is get on our YouTube page. Mialisia has a Mialisia YouTube page. There's a couple different ones called Mialisia, because on YouTube you can name them whatever, but look for the corporate one, and you'll see there are like hundreds of look of the week videos. So the first thing you should do is just get on there and watch a bunch of videos and familiarize yourself with the concept and learn how to create looks, and pick 2 or 3 of your most favorite looks, the easiest, most basic, most impressive looks that you like to share. So when you're out and about, if someone says, hey, I love your necklace, you can say, oh my gosh, it's not just a necklace. You should see what this can do. And then you can whip it around and show them 2 or 3 looks in like 20 seconds. I call it my elevator pitch or my 20-second demo. And I love to see people's reactions. They get so excited when I start whipping it around. And then make sure you have some information to give to them or get their information. You know, something you could do is have the link to the actual Versus. So go onto your Buy YGY site, you know, go to that Mialisia page and, you know, the first page where you can shop, and save that link in your phone somewhere in your notes or something, and just say, hey, if you want, I can text you the link to, you know, to look at the different pieces. And, you know, you could do it that way, you know, and sharing and getting their information as well. Okay, so you can see in these pictures that she's showing you, you can create so many different looks. And these 3 pictures here that she has up, those are probably the three of my favorite looks that I like to show when I'm doing my 20-second demo to people. You know, it'll either be started out as this tassel over here on the right or the teardrop necklace, and then I'll whip it up into a double on the left, and then I'll take it off and show them for a second it could be a belt, and then I'll wrap it around my wrist and show them it can be a bracelet. And you really, if you practice, you can do all 3 of those looks or even 4 looks in about 20 seconds if you move quick. And so there's that.
I think we're ready for you.
I'll give you a live demonstration. I can turn on my camera. Okay.
So you should have on the chat box where you can share your screen. I mean, share your webcam.
Hello. Okay, can you see me?
Not yet.
Oh.
Yay! Oh, and you don't need to see me.
Hello. Oh, yes, we do.
Wait, I took you off because we want to see you. Look, I'm making it big so they can see the whole thing. All right, you guys can see her? How fun is this?
Okay, you're ready for your live demonstration?
We're super excited.
So hopefully you can see this okay. So like I said, all of the pieces have these little hooks on both ends. These are our Versus style hooks, and we actually have our newer ones, which are really fun, that have the little infinity symbol printed on them. They're so cute. So all the new stuff coming out has got those. Okay, so we've got our longer classic Versus style pieces. We call these classics. They're all like range from about 27 to 40 inches. And then we have shorter pieces that we call our expressions. Now, they're all Versus style, so this is one of the shorter ones that just came out. This is called Zoe.
That's what I'm wearing.
They all have, what's that?
That's what I'm wearing.
Oh, yay. Love this piece. This one's actually probably been our most popular one out of all the new stuff that came out. But these are Versus style as well. So you can wrap that. You can wear it as a bracelet. You can wear it as a headband. You can, you know, wear it as a necklace. You can hook it into something longer. And so the fun thing with Versus style is that you know, you can create a lot of looks with one piece, but when you start combining pieces together, when you mix the long classics with the expressions, that's when it gets really fun. You can literally create, well, our slogan is infinite possibilities because it just never ceases to amaze me. Every time I do an event, I see something I've never seen before. You really can just create ridiculous amounts of looks with just 2 or 3 pieces. Have something different for everything in your closet. So, okay, so here's the demo. So you can take your piece. If you want to make it just a little bit shorter, you overlap it on itself just like this, and you can hook it into itself, and then you can adjust it to be the exact length that you need. You can also take and create layers with it. You know how you can take a long necklace and you can double it up, and then like halfway through the day it's choking you and you're constantly readjusting it. Well, the great thing about Versus style is that you can get that same look and it stays exactly where you put it. So you bring your hooks down to the middle like this, and then you cross them over, and you get to decide where you want it to hang. So if you want it shorter, you're going to hook it up higher. If you want it longer or more of a mid-length, you're going to hook it down lower. But you just take that and you hook it in that way, and then you bring the other side up and you do the same thing. So if you want a little space between that, you can hook it there, you can double it up, or you can make it even shorter that way. But you just bring it up and you hook it wherever you want it to hang, and then you've got this awesome double. And then you can take and add something in, like a little pop of bling like this. You can add it in the middle, you can add it above or down below, but you really get to kind of customize your look there. So there's that with the expression added in. Okay, the tassel or teardrop, like she said, you just bring it down to the middle here. You hook one hook into there, then you bring the end up, and you can wear it long like that, or if you want to make it shorter, you just divide this in half, and you've got one of these hooks here that's upside down, and you can just take it and hook it right into that, and then you get you know, a shorter, more cluster look. And it's really cute if you wear it up short like that too. If you hook it up so it's shorter, it's really cute, that cluster look. So there is that, another one of my faves. Another favorite I have for the necklaces is the triple. Now, you're going to want to get on YouTube and you're going to want to watch the triple a few times. It's probably our trickiest look, but it's my favorite. I triple just about everything, okay? So you're going to take this and you're going to fold it into a Z shape. Now, if you want it to hang, so there's 3 different layers, you're going to make it a Z where the top is the shortest, the middle is a little bit longer, and then the bottom is the longest. And then you're going to take and you're going to kind of go in the corners where your pinkies are there, and you just hook your hook through that link and kind of pull it around to the back of the hook where it just sits, just like that. And then you kind of space that out, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And you know what? The great thing is if it's not hanging how you want when you do it the first time, then you can just fix it. It's not permanent, so yay for that. Or you can lay it on the table. Sometimes that helps, so you can space it out, okay? So then you've got this awesome, you've turned this, you know, basic chain into more of a statement piece, and then you can throw that added expression piece in to really bling it up if you want. You're gonna have to use your connector. Now, all the pieces come with these little 6-inch connectors. It's just a little 6-inch piece of chain, and you would just hook that into your hooks, and that would make it long enough for you to wear it as a short necklace like that, okay? So there is the triple. Hooray, I love the triple. Okay, you can also make it into a triple where all of the strands are the same length. You would just space it out in a way where they're all, you know, the same length, and then hook it in like that, and that gives you, you know, more of a chunky triple look like that. So there is that. Okay, you can wear this as a belt. And we have all different lengths pieces. You can hook multiple pieces together to get whatever, you know, size you need. My other fave is the bracelet. And the great thing about VersaStyle bracelets is they're one size fits all. Hooray. So what you're going to do is you're going to wrap it around your wrist. I always wrap it away from myself, okay? And then you hook it in once where it's comfortable, just like that. So you've got one strand, and I'm going to call this my anchor strand, okay? So I kind of push this to the back, and you want to keep track of that strand because you're going to hook back into that when you finish up. So I've got that, I've hooked it, and I'm just going to keep wrapping in the same direction, okay? So you just wrap it around your wrist, like so, work your way back to that first strand, and then you can see I'm going to hook this hook back into that first strand like that, and that's going to keep it even and keep it from flopping loose. And then I just give it a little shake, and you've got this sassy layered bracelet. How fun is that?
I love that.
Perfectly. Yay! Love the bracelet. I wear the bracelets a lot. So that's fun. You can do headbands and use them for eyeglass chains and use them for lanyards. You'll have to watch. This week I'm going to do eyeglass chains and lanyards for our look of the week. And last week I did the headband, and I just showed the princess look. So you'll have to get on YouTube. I don't want to take all night because I know Helen's got a lot of information to go through. So those are just a few of my most favorite looks and some of the quick looks that you can do when you're out and about showing people. Now, I wanted to just talk really quickly about demonstrating at a party, just give you some pointers and ideas on how you can demonstrate. So, first of all, when you're demonstrating at a party, if you're going to do, you know, if it's mostly about jewelry and you're going to set up a display, just keep your display super simple. Don't do a huge, elaborate, don't feel like you have to like do this huge thing. Honestly, when I go to an event, I have a couple of the little necklace forms, you know, we have little Mialisia ones you can get in the back office. They're like cheap. But they have little A-frame, like a easel back that you can open up and put a few pieces on, create a few looks, and then you can lay out just the jewelry flat. That's what I usually do. I just lay it out flat on the tables because you want it to be inviting. You want people to be able to feel comfortable just picking it up and not have to worry about messing up your display, right? So I've just found that that's the best way to do it. Okay. So when you're demonstrating, the first thing I love to do, if it's a smaller group, I like to have everybody pick a long piece that they like, one of the long classic VersaStyle pieces that they like the best. And then I will have, like, I would say choose 5 of your most favorite looks with the long classic piece and demonstrate those looks and have them create those looks along with you. And then once you've done that, give them a few minutes and say, okay, now I want you to create your favorite look that I just showed you, and let them create their look. And then as they're doing that, you want to watch what they're creating and decide what you can do to add to those looks, adding expressions to them. So, you know, if someone's got a double, you can kind of look and go, okay, I can add to that one, and I can add to that one, and then pull them up one at a time and add to their looks or change up their looks to show the versatility of the jewelry, because you want them to have their hands on the jewelry and you want it to be super interactive. The more they play with the jewelry, the more fun they're going to have and the more jewelry they are going to buy. So so make sure it's a super hands-on demonstration and that you involve them in putting the jewelry on them. You can stand up there and demonstrate on yourself all day long, but it's just not as fun. We do have a fun bingo game that you can play for demonstrating, but I would always recommend, if it's a smaller group and you have enough pieces, let them have it in their hands while you're demonstrating so they grasp the concept, okay? Sell it as a system. So I always talk about the difference between the expressions and the classics. Like, everybody needs their basic classic. You know, pick your gold, your silver, your bronze, whatever it is that you like for your basic chain. You know, pick your basic and then add in the expressions that you love to change up your looks. So you do it that way. So that's always fun. And then last, we always talk about our infinite worth message. You know, I have traveled a lot in the last several years and met a lot of amazing women. And there's one thing that I found that everybody has in common is that we're just not very nice to ourselves. I think we struggle to love ourselves, and we spend way too much time focused on our weaknesses and the negative things in our lives. It honestly makes me mad when I think about how much time I waste focused on my weaknesses. You know, and it's just ridiculous because we all have these amazing gifts that we've been born with. I believe that we're all born with this incredible, I call it infinite worth. And, you know, we go through hard things in our lives and stuff happens, but no matter what we go through, our worth remains the same. It's not something that can be taken from us. It's not something that diminishes. And so, you know, my mission with Mialisia, and this is my why, and this is why I get out of bed every morning, and this is why I've sacrificed so much over the last 5 years, because I feel like it's so important that we share this message with women. Every package of jewelry that goes out has a little card in it that says you are of infinite worth, and every piece of jewelry has this cute little tag on it. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there it is.
We can, yeah.
It's got an M and a little infinity symbol on it, and that infinity symbol stands for infinite worth. So we always encourage everyone to share that message with everybody that they demonstrate the jewelry to. And I have just been honestly blown away by the difference that that has made in so many people's lives, because we don't ever stop and think about the blessings that we have and our worth. We all have amazing things, and we just need to love ourselves, and we need to focus on those. Find your strengths and build on those things. And that's the message that we're sharing. So yeah, so that's Mialisia Versastyle. That's our mission, and I hope that you will take that and carry that on and share that message as well. You guys are gonna love this jewelry. It's classic jewelry. We call it everyday jewelry for every woman. There really is something for everyone, whether you like simple, whether you just like bracelets, whether you like the big, chunky, fun statement pieces. There is literally something for everyone. You can create a look for everyone. And that's the great thing about the Versastyle concept. And not only that, but it's super affordable and really great quality. So, so yeah, I guess that's it. Is there anything else you wanted me to talk about, Helen?
Well, I'll share my screen just so you can see me too. And I do have my new Zoe piece on, and I added the little turquoise beads in, which I love because they go great with my turquoise jacket. And these are also Mialisia earrings. See these little
posts? The studs, the Victoria studs.
Yes, I love these. They're just perfect. So thank you for giving me new fun things to wear when I'm out, because you're absolutely right. People comment on this, and it can be short. I can make it longer. All I have to do is unhook it. It's so easy, and it does come with that little extender. And I can make it a longer piece. I can hook it into something else. I can wrap it around my wrist. I just really love this. So thank you for sharing with my team tonight. And the bingo board that she talked about is going to be up in our file, so you guys can download that. It's a fun, interactive way to get people touching the jewelry. But start with a couple of pieces and invite your girlfriends over and just let them play with it. Because we're going into the fall season. So two things, you know, we love photos and we love jewelry. So I think it's going to be an amazing fall season for all of us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, let me just check. Sorry, I'm getting a question over here in the chat box. Thanks for the great ideas. Can't wait to see it again at the convention at Summit. So yes, all of you guys that are going to Summit, please make sure that you go by the booths and stop and talk to Annelise, and Sean will probably be there, and I'm sure you'll have a couple of other people helping you out at the booths, and you'll be able to try on all kinds of pieces and pick your favorites out. So make sure you bring note paper to write your wish list, and that'll be really
And we
fun.
actually will be selling some pieces at Summit. So,
And it's new pieces, right? Because new pieces are coming out.
there's some new pieces. We've got one for breast cancer awareness. We've got a new charm collection that's coming out. We came out with a Be the Change charm, and we're also doing some sets, just some basic sets, which will be great for starting.
How fun is that, you guys? Did you hear that you got a little sneak peek of stuff that's going on? And will these beads fit on some of the other pieces?
Yes, they fit on a lot of the different chains.
Yeah.
Because they'll fit over any of the Versa style hooks. So they're really cute. And actually, I'll tell you another secret. We're actually coming out with more of the little slides in November, a really one that's all blinged out, and then like a gold one. So you'll love those.
And also they're working on an auto ship at a $50 level and at a $100 level. So that is a great add-on to help us all, from a business perspective, get our RMD holes filled and help us qualify at SEMD leader ranks and things like that. So just like we have exclusive auto ships in Aroma Share Club and Heritage Makers and Our Memories for Life and Anthology and Mialisia, gosh, it's going to be so fun to change up what you're getting every month to share with your girlfriends. I mean, everybody in your group could get something different and everybody could come together and share what they got. So that would be really fun.
Right.
So thank you. Thank you. Thank you for spending your evening with us. We so appreciate your time. And
thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome to click no more screen sharing.
You don't want to watch me all night? You'll see my kids running around.
That's what. Okay, so let's get an update on what's going on with Youngevity, our bigger family. So there are brand new business cards that are in your back office, both in the 90 for Life Mall. So if you don't have a Heritage Makers account and you don't want to deal with all of that, you might have people coming into your organization who are coming in strictly for health, and they just, there is a little learning curve anytime you do that. So these are available in the 90 for Life Mall that can be quickly personalized, but not really altered. When I say personalized, it means you put in your name and your phone number, right? But for those of you that do want to add a little bit of color, like maybe you don't want it to be green, maybe you want it to be purple because you're on Carol Miller's team, or you want it to be yellow because you're on Vicki McClure's team, or hot pink because you're Debbie Lazzaroni, then you can go into Heritage Makers and you can change this up, and those are available. We also have a whole collection of cards and other business tools that are in our team YGY Club Heritage Makers account. And if you aren't sure how to get into that, just contact me offline and I'll be glad to share that with you. So our Healthy Body Start Pack, a lot of people were asking about that. It's been on back order, and Michelle Wallach just announced that it is back in stock. All back orders have been filled, and this is flying off the shelf. Next up to get back in stock is the On the Go pack. And honestly, these sold out because they were part of the CEO kit special in July. They had created a variety pack and they just sold completely out of those, but they are back in stock and available to order. Okay, a couple of other corporate updates. So several of you have seen pictures of the new mineral makeup brushes. They come in a set of 15. You cannot buy them individually. There are still a couple of the old brushes out available individually at half price. So if that's your thing, you can still find a couple of those, but they now are sold as a set. They come in this beautiful leather carry case that snaps on both sides, and then when you invert the lid, it works to hold your brushes. So I just love this because you snap the lid on, they travel nice and clean. They're sold as a set only for $75. You can add them to an auto ship or buy them in your back office. They are out there and available. Also, a lot of people ask about the catalogs and when will those be updated, and we are doing separate catalogs because it would be way too big of a catalog, too big to produce and too pricey. So we are still doing separate catalogs, and they are going to be updated quarterly. So for those of you that do have fall events coming up, whether those are vendor fairs, trade shows, or retreat weekends, please make sure that you only buy what you need for those events so that you can stay current as new companies like Mialisia and come on board. Another way to make sure that you're current with corporate updates is to make sure that you're getting the Youngevity newsletter. Now, when you enroll a new person, you might have noticed there's a place that's automatically checked for them to get that newsletter. If you unchecked that, or if you came in through the Heritage Maker's door and you're not getting this, then you can sign into your back office and sign up to get this newsletter. It just comes out once a week. It always has great articles, and they're kind of product focused, not business focused, right? So they're talking to you about what a particular product is. So it was really fun to see that in this past week's newsletter, which is written by Rocio Ramos, who's a fitness trainer and a writer with Youngevity's newsletter, that she actually featured the Triple Treat chocolate and referenced the recipe that I put together and posted on my YGY Club blog. So it was really fun to get a shout out there. And if you haven't had a chance to read the newsletter or go check out the blog, I would just encourage you to do that. Okay, so Annelise gave us a couple of sneak peeks, but we've got a few more. So Four Tails Only is a company that I shared last month that they would be coming in, but we really didn't have any sneak peeks from them. So now's a chance for you to get your first sneak peek. This is also a blog article, so you can go read the whole article. But these products, paw cream, ouch cream, elbow cream, nose cream, they are for pets, but they also work for people. So if you happen to have the kind of elbows that are really dry, then you could certainly work this on yourself. They're made with shea butter and all natural oils, and also are essential oils, the Youngevity essential oils. You can see right here, that's one of the ingredients. So I'm very excited for when these will be coming very soon in your back office. All right, so we've got some memory keeping brand updates, and I've done 3 separate slides because there's so much to share. And we're going to start off with Anthology because this brand was just launched live last week to order. So first of all, this is a full-on craftier memory keeping brand. However, it's also released in Heritage Makers as a digital product. So imagine every little sticker and button and bow that you see arranged digitally in both layouts as well as loose elements. So, oh my gosh, so much fun artwork that's in Anthology. And then there's also page kits that have been released. So these August layout kits, and yeah, it looks like we're going to be seeing these monthly. This is a 2-page spread times 8. So this is 16 different pages. It's all the elements you need to create those 16 pages, including what Lisa calls a recipe card that tells you how to put together. So it's really like, super easy scrapbooking for beginners. And those 16 layouts break down to about $3 a piece. So that's super competitive because when you go into craft stores, you can buy one little kit to decorate one page for $3 to $5, and that doesn't even include your 12 by 12 cardstock. So I really love this, and they're going to be themed all year long. The Rosie Posey art collection is brand new. This paper is one-sided, so make sure that you read the full descriptions of the products. Some things are double-sided and some things are single-sided, so you're not caught off guard. And it has lots of loose elements. And then the Youngevity Business Builder Kit for all of your fall events. This is a really great way to cross-market the 90 for Life mission. It's got bottle holders here that would actually hold a little single-serve drink pack like Pollen Burst or body trim, as well as little gift boxes that are already scored that you just fold up, and lots of little tags and bag toppers and things like that. You can purchase this separately over and over again, and yes, it counts as volume, and yes, you get paid commission on it. So how fabulous is that? But there are some products that are exclusive just to the CEO kit. And I like this, and I'm frustrated by this for both things, right? So I like it because from a business standpoint, it gives you some exclusive products to share with people, which will get them excited and want to be a CEO as well. We all know that a CEO is the best decision for them as a consumer because it gives them the biggest bang for their buck. And it's also the best decision for you as a distributor because it makes the most sense for your business and it pays you the highest commission. So it really is a win-win. And by them putting these exclusive products in it, it's going to help drive both of those decisions. So you can see that there's an exclusive stamp set, and not only a stamp set, but the binder to organize your stamp sets in it. So that's not sold separately. There's also a make and shake card kit. So we do have some other card kits that are available or will be available shortly, but this make and shake card kit is exclusive to the CEO kit, as well as this really beautiful tote bag in this nice neutral color. And then there's just some other tools in here. I love that the cardstock comes in like a box that you pop the side off of, and then it literally is almost like a magazine. You know those boxes you buy at the office supply store that like holds magazines? So it's sized perfectly for that so that your cardstock sits right up on your shelf and you can stay organized that way. So you can see everything that's been released by Anthology by going to our YGY Club blog and do a search for Anthology, and I'll show you how to do that a little bit later in the webinar. Okay, our Memories for Life update. So I really love these. I love fall. It's one of my favorite times of the year. The Fall Flourish collection is completely versatile because on one side, it's these really bright, classic, rich tones in orange and blacks and yellows, but the other side is super muted and almost nostalgic looking, and that gives you complete flexibility. You could even put some old heritage makers or heritage pictures on layouts like this, and you could even use the black, since it's just this beautiful scroll, for maybe a formal wedding this fall to move in. So I really love that. And you can see some fun layouts that are put up here by the design committee. Again, you can see all of these layouts and so much more on our blog post, which I'll show you where those are. The September auto ship is available effective today on the 1st. Here's a full outline of what's in the auto ship, and you can add that to your back office. And if you don't know how to do that, please ask me or your upline leader for help. Also, the star border is back in stock, and other border cartridges should be coming very soon. I hope later this month, but definitely we heard the September-October timeframe. So look for those to share in time for your fall events. Okay, the Heritage Makers update. So we already told you that Anthology is coming out digital. Also, the Our Memories for Life products are available digitally, but they're 1 month behind. So the Fall Flourish won't be released digitally until next month. But there is new fall products out right now, and we have them available both in the basic kits as well as the premier kits. So whether you have a basic customer or a club customer, both of them can use it. We also have a new mouse tails kit. So this is not Disney themed, meaning there's no like Mickey Mouse picture, but you can see that it's all the colors and the shapes and castles and ears and flowers and just really cute things that would look great for that, as well as new Disney templates that have come out. And so you can just search the word Disney and lots of things will come up there. And then the new drop to swap calendar template. So all the 2016 calendars are out, and not only are they pre-designed so that you can just quickly drop in pictures, but there's a new perpetual calendar out that you'll want to take a look at. I love that because the bottom of it is, the dates on there are, their birthday's the 12th. It's always the 12th. It's just not always a Wednesday. So that's how perpetual calendar works. And it's designed to work beautifully with old pictures as well as current. And then the drop to swap calendars are out for people who either are creating something in another type of software project like Photoshop, or it's for someone who just has 12 of their favorite pictures. They just, you see people selling inspirational calendars that just have one gorgeous picture of a beach scene or a snow slope in the winter time, and then they could add an inspirational quote on it. So that's a really easy project for people to do, and the drop to swaps are perfect for that. All right, so I want to invite on Carol Miller. She's an SEMD leader, and she has just been doing a phenomenal job of bringing people in as CEOs. And the reason that she does that is because, again, it's the best choice for them because we call it a family pack. We're not at Youngevity, we're not interested in just helping you buy a cute piece of jewelry or you get a photo album for you. We know your mom wants a photo album, your dad wants a calendar, your sister wants a coffee mug, and the same thing with the health packs, right? We don't want just you to be healthy, we want your family to be healthy as well. So that's what Carol is going to share, and I'm having a little bit of audio trouble. Carol, are you on?
Hello.
Hey, hi, good, perfect. So, Carol, thank you so much. I'm going to turn this over to you, and I'd love you to just talk about CEO kits and how you are sharing. Thanks so much.
All right. Well, I remember when Helen first shared with me about Heritage Makers, and at the time you could join for $10, and I was actually had decided I was done, but I still wanted to get my stuff printed. And then she said something, but we have this big girl kit. And of course, I think I put on my big girl panties every day, and so I wanted the big girl kit. But what I love about some of these kits is just the value that you get. And if you remember back, so many of us came from the scrapbooking world, or if somebody started out and they bought just a pack of paper, and then they're going to get frustrated because they don't have any tools to use with it or anything. So it's basically, when you get one of the CEO packs, you're going to have a better experience because you're going to have what you need or what you want. It's a great value, and it's also gets people off on the right foot. My favorite pack, I have several, and Helen's put them in here. I love the Healthy Start CEO pack for someone who's really interested in improving their health. And as a pharmacist, I become very interested in the nutritional aspect and the help we can offer people through Youngevity. And when you think about it, it's great. I've had a couple couples lately. My good friend Linda Wargo in Pittsburgh and my sister-in-law, who both started, and they both wanted to lose weight together with their husbands. And so I said, really, this is a great place to start, because they would have enough products for everyone. And when you add up all the CEO packs have at least $500 worth of product in them, plus you're not paying the extra $25 to become a distributor. And if it's, so it's enough for 2 people to get started. It's enough for 1 person to get 2 to 3 months out of. Because really we say we want them to give it 90 days. And so in both of those couples, then when I shared that if we wanted to get another CEO pack under their husband, they would get that fast start bonus. They could get some money back, and who doesn't love to save money? So my sister-in-law chose to get the essential oils kit, which is probably the best value we have. If you add up those oils and everything in it, I think it's close to $800, and you're going to get it for $500. And if you get a fast start bonus, and I don't know if you realize this, but if someone who you've personally enrolled gets a CEO kit, and it's not always just necessarily for people who want to have a business. So I think anyone who is business-minded and wants to have a business will do a CEO kit, if not right at the start, as soon as they can make that work. But it's also just a great value. So and I actually bought and I bought several CEO packs myself, again, because of the savings I get when I get the money back. So I've ordered one under my husband, I've ordered one under my son, and you can do that. And if you have any questions about how that works, Helen or I or your upline will be happy to help you with that. But we have a couple kits in our arsenal that are really like shopping sprees, and I love them both. I'm most familiar with the Heritage Makers kit, and you get 500, for $4.99 you get 500 points that you can spend in the Heritage Makers store. You can use it on any of the memory keeping products, but you can also use it on many Youngevity products. There is an extra step involved that you're going to have to, probably give them a call to do that, and you'll have to pay shipping on those items. But the beauty of it is that you can get exactly what you want. You can customize it exactly to your needs, or you can help someone fit it to their needs. And their points are good for a year, so they can spend some now and spend some later. The MK Collab kit is a little different. So it's basically, I think Helen was sharing with me that the Heritage Maker is great for anyone who will be, memory keeping is going to be part of their wheelhouse. They're going to maybe order calendars, or they're going to have some interest in that area. But if you have someone who's really more on the Youngevity side, the MK Collab is a $500 shopping spree there, and it kind of works the same way. $500 to spend, you have a year to do it. And Helen, was that changed at all with the
that's a great question. So currently the MK Collab kit, you don't get the fast start of $100, but you do get paid the 30% commission on the entire $500 or whatever the BV is on their $500 purchase, as long as that's made within their first 30 days. However, that is changing, and I mean like within, I thought it was going to be updated by this call, but I heard this morning it's a couple of days away. But that is going to be changing to a point system, just like Heritage Makers. So it literally is going to bank a $500 credit in your account, which that part it still does. But the person has the whole year to spend it, and you'll get the $100 fast start on the kit. So that's gonna change very quickly. But for people that they are not sure they need all of this or all those oils, but they want a little of this and a little of that and a new dress and a Mialisia necklace, and they literally just want a shopping spree at the Mall of Youngevity, but they appreciate what being a business builder as a CEO will do for them. That's really a great option too. So we wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that.
Yeah, and all the CEO kits, just to let you know that the company is paying out $290 on every CEO kit that is sold, which is phenomenal. And
actually, it's closer to 325 actually.
Oh wow!
Because of the quick start on the BV of them.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Absolutely right. So, wow. I don't know how they're making any money. I'm just kidding.
It's not. They're
not making money.
They're not. The CEO kits are a loss leader. The whole point of the CEO kit is to get people, get them in as a business builder so that they can try a large collection of products that they're interested in, and then get them products that they can share with other people.
Right.
So.
And and the people, you get a fast start bonus. If you're the enroller, you personally enroll that person, when they get a CEO kit, you're going to get that $100 fast start bonus no matter what. And then it's just, if you have progressed in rank, you get coding bonuses, and if you have a $100 auto ship, you can get that quick start bonus. So it's but I just love it that it gives people a good place to start, and and the products are great. So there's so much flexibility. I love it all. And just be aware that every CEO pack does come with an auto ship. That can be changed, that can be stopped, but just be aware that is part of the package as well. And that's one really nice thing about our company. Many other organizations require a commitment, 3 months, 6 months, a year, or whatever, for the free shipping. And Youngevity is, not like that. They want us to be happy. And but I just think auto ship is one of the best things since sliced bread. So I paid $150 for Amazon this year, and the free auto ship with Youngevity is really a tremendous value. So I think that's all I have, Helen.
Thank you so much. And I'm just getting comments back that people really appreciate you sharing, and thank you so much. And what's really been fun, Carol, is that, like she shared with you guys, several people have come in as a couple. The husband and the wife want to get healthier together, and they're not only getting healthier, but in some of the cases, they're even losing weight together as well, which has been really fun to see over in our YGY Club private support group that we have going, where they're checking in and losing weight together. So that's really been fun to watch and see. So thanks, Carol, and thanks for sharing tonight on our call.
Sure.
Okay, so moving on, a couple of ways that you can share. You've heard us talking about the YGY Club concept of shopping from the mall. So I designed 2 brand new tools that are in our team group that you can share to your own account and then get printed. One of them is a business card, and on one side, you can personalize this with your name, your website, your phone number on here. And on the back, it just talks about switching where you shop and getting paid to do it. And it's got pictures of all different elements on here, that different brands rather. And then the other one is a 5x7 card. And this QR code, which is removable, but it will take them right to ygyclub.com so that they can get some information without being super overwhelmed. There's a nice blank space here for you to write a personal note. And this one's a 5x7 card, and I'm actually going a little old school, and I'm going to use these to mail out to people that I've talked with. And in the envelope, you could even put a sample of a product if they wanted to try that. So let's talk about how you guys can share with people all the fun things that are happening, because it is a lot to share. If you go to your closest mall in anywhere USA and you go into that mall to get one item in one store, and as you walk through the mall, it can be really overwhelming. They build these big mega malls now with products. And honestly, when I go to Amazon.com, it's a little overwhelming, right? So I started this blog last month, and it's really a place where you can get a little education about different products, and you can share that information to your own Facebook page, to an email, even in a text. And when you share, just make sure that you give the person your website and direct the conversation back to you. But all of these little blog posts are out there, and you can either read them anytime because it's a public place, or if you sign up in Tumblr and follow it, then you'll make sure to get all the updates delivered right to your inbox. So let's talk about how you make money 101 in Youngevity. And Carol talked a little bit about these keywords, quick start and fast start, when she was sharing about the CEO kits. And so one of the things that I did 2 years ago is I wrote on a dry erase board. It's still sitting right here on my desk. And that was just what these keywords meant. Fast start is $100 cash paid to the enroller for every CEO kit that you sell. So you sign somebody up, they buy a CEO kit, you get $100 cash. Whether they buy it the day they join or whether they buy it 6 months down the road, you're going to get that $100 cash. Quick start is the 30% of the BV, which is the commissionable amount of the product, that gets paid to the enroller on that new account for their entire first 30 days, provided that the enroller has a $100 auto ship. So you get free shipping at $50 when you're a distributor, but at the $100 level, that's really a game changer. So if you want to build a business at all and you want to share with people, then you need to have an auto ship of $100 to $150. And when you do that, you're set up to earn 30%. So if you're back in the old party plan business where you're sharing that way, Annelise was talking about getting some girlfriends together. Every new person that comes to your party, go have all the parties you want, you guys. Have spa days, have essential oils parties, get together for a scrapbook thing, make a card kit, play with jewelry, do a healthy body party, make a fun recipe off of Pinterest, and have a banana smoothie, right? However you want to share, every new person that comes into your organization, you're earning 30%. There's no quarterly minimums to meet, no total sales accumulated volume that you have to reach in order to get that. All you're doing is you've found $100 worth of products that you love, and now you're sharing. And every new person, you're going to earn 30% on that. So that is quick start because it happens quick. It's actually paid out weekly. You can choose to have your checks accumulated to once a month. But if you're somebody that likes doing 1 or 2 parties a week and you want money in your pocket the very next week, then you can sign up for getting weekly paychecks and focus on doing parties. But let's just talk and compare about when we take the party plan out of your business, because maybe you're trying to get kids ready for college. We just finished a huge couple of weeks where it was back to school mayhem. People, getting kids ready for, anywhere from preschool to college, school shopping and everything. Well, that can really put a damper on having a party schedule. And as well as moving, getting sick yourself, taking care of someone who's sick, vacations before school starts, all of those things make it difficult to keep a party schedule up. So for those distributors that are working or have worked to build an organization where they've converted people to shopping from the Youngevity Mall, they're going to start getting what's called residual income. And the residual income is paid from your very first $50 order. If you're a distributor and you're spending $50 a month and you're getting your free shipping, you're getting residual income on everybody that comes in. You're only earning 5%, but you really have no commitment. You're doing your own thing. If you want to make money faster, do that $100 level, because now after Quick Start, your commission goes up to 8, 8, and 7. So we're just going to talk about those first 3 levels of commitment. You guys, I have analyzed about 5 different comp plans from different direct sales companies in the last week alone, and there is nobody that touches this comp plan. I even analyzed Mialisia's comp plan with Annelise getting ready for this call, and there's nobody that can touch this because their people got 30% as well, right? But they had to do a qualifying volume amount, way more than 100. And then the commission on their downline was very small, like she was talking 1% range. So let's just look at what this residual income can do for you as you continue to share about all these different products. So 5 people each spending that $100, your residual income on that of 8% is $40 your first month. Now let's say those 5 people each share with their friends how to convert $100 of their family shopping budget over here. They can buy dog products, coffee, laundry detergent, shampoo, makeup, any everyday consumable product that they want. They're now getting clean products. They don't have any chemicals in them, all of those things. So those 5 people have done it. Now you have 25 people each spending $100. That 8% is $200 here. And then when those 25 people each share with 5 people, now your 7% on your third line is $875. As you've done that, you're making over $1,000 a month. Now, I'm going to compare this to the old Creative Memory system, and the new CM system's much, not even close to what this was, but I'm going to compare this to this. The exact same numbers, the exact same people. The only thing that's changed is what the commission was. At the end of this, building this team, this person got paid $380. This person got paid over $1,100. And this is just based on residual income. You can still go out and do your parties to get your 30%. That's going to be a bonus. You can still sell CEO kits, those big girl kits Carol talked about. That's another $100. But this is really, really huge income. And what happens is a lot of people, they start in a company and they get to like this level where they've got about 25 to 100 people in their team. And they're kind of making that, $100 to $300 range, and then they stop. And that's really just so soon to quit, because they're just on the threshold of teaching those people about these products and how they can convert over and changing that to really unbelievable income levels. You can see how this just quickly changes, and all you're looking for is 5 friends. Everybody has 5 friends. And when you do that, once you've gotten to the SEMD level, you're paid infinitely levels deep. But even before that, at the EMD level, I think you're paid 4 or 5 lines down. You can see where it just becomes numbers that aren't even imaginable to get a monthly income of over $300,000 a month. That's just not even imaginable. So I bring it back right here to this, which is what we're trying to do, is help people make that, $500 to $1,000 a month. And if you're not doing that, we want to help you. And you can get there a combination of ways, but really teaching people how to shop differently is going to get you there the best way. So I've just got one final thought for you all, and then I'm going to show you quickly where you can get some of those resources. But I heard Lisa Burnson say something that I thought was just brilliant this past week. And so I wrote it down and I've been looking at it all week. You will find many of the traditional products that we sell in the Youngevity Mall out in regular stores. Protein powder is sold at GNC and the grocery store, at health food stores, at gyms, right? Meal replacement bars like our apple cinnamon go bars, those are sold places. Our Amasi yogurt is comparable to a kefir. Well, I don't even think it's comparable, but for people that are trying to buy a high probiotic great yogurt product. So we have a lot of traditional products that people consume that are in stores. The difference between that and what we have here at Youngevity is we attach a business opportunity to it. And that business opportunity means that if you're willing to share what you love with other people, you're going to start to earn income. If you treat this as a hobby, you're going to be paid as a hobby. If you're consuming products and you're sharing it with one friend in a month, then you're going to be paid that way, and that's totally okay. But if you treat this as a business and you go to work every day and you make it a point to share with people, then you're going to get paid as a business. And one of the other things that's been talked a lot about in the last month was Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I remember Frank bought that book. It had to be 20 years ago when our kids were little and we were saving for their colleges. And over 20 years ago, he's not in direct selling. He's not in network marketing. He talked about how people need to create a stream of income that keeps paying them, right? So you have your regular job, you have investments, and then you have this other stream of income. He's now come out and said that it really needs to be in a network marketing business like this. And you can hear that talk. I put links to it out there and you can hear him talking about that. But that's really where the industry is shifting to. It's like Annelise said, the direct selling community is changing and it's really going more to this connection. So your action steps for this month are to make a list of those people that you want to connect with and try working to connect with at least 2 new contacts a day and 2 existing contacts a day so that you can share with people who are already in your organization or people that you've already talked about this that are shopping occasionally. Do they know about the other brands in our company? Take lifestyle pictures of you and your family enjoying any of the Youngevity products. If you make some off-the-hook great smoothie recipe, take a picture of it and post it on Facebook or on Instagram or on Twitter or any of the social media platforms and hashtag YGY Club and hashtag Youngevity and just start sharing lifestyle pictures. Try to do that at least twice a week. And then also share and follow what YGY Club is doing to create interest in your group of friends. You'll see people making comments. Ken and several people have proved this where they posted about the blog link to the protein powder. He got several people that called him about that, and now he's got several people that are customers because of it. So he did that from following up. So make sure that you follow up. So now I just want to show you guys where that resource is. And if you go to ygyclub.com, the social media links are all up here. And Tumblr is the blog. It's a public blog. And you can just scroll through here and read tons and tons of posts. What I want to show you is it's got a really great search feature up here in the corner. So if heritage makers is your thing, you can just type in the word heritage. And it will define every single post to include only things that have to do with heritage makers. Subway Art's on sale this month. Calendars are on sale next month, but you'll see that all of these are just about heritage makers. So if you want to tell somebody about this webinar, then you would click on that article. It's going to bring it to a new URL address that you could copy and paste into a text, an email, a Facebook post, a private message, and you can say, hey, check out this article. It's got a link to get registered for the webinar and, learn more about heritage makers. Now, let's say that you wanted to share about Our Memories for Life. You could type in the keyword OMFL, and again, anything that has to do with that is going to pop up. So here's the free digital download, here's layout ideas, card party ideas, sneak peeks, and you can keep reading these articles and then you're going to see all the different layouts that I talked about that you can share with your friends that really love the Our Memories for Life products. If you're interested in health, you can just search health and anything that has to do with that. I just posted this article, I think yesterday or the day before. Lynn Wagner, I'm so sorry that it took me a while to post this, but these are homemade gummies, and they are not only very low in sugar, but they're high in antioxidants and filled with protein, so that you'll feel good about giving this to your kids. This is made with Saxy, and they taste delicious. And instead of giving your kids or your grandkids something that is filled with artificial colors and chemicals and sugar, you're giving them something that has very low sugar and very high protein. So when they eat a couple of these gummies, they're actually not even going to be hungry because they've had a good protein source. So any of the health articles you can read through here and find something. And then you can also just go straight to the archives, and you'll see little miniature pictures of every type of product that we sell from every different family pop up. And whether you are interested in essential oils or digital or fashion or jewelry, every type of thing that you can think of is going to pop up in here, and you can go straight to that article and you can share it right with your friends. So that's what I had for you guys today. I'm going to open up the lines so that you can ask any questions.